Back outside, never hide my intentions. Life is a vibe once you slide on a mission. Goddamn, I'm fired, but I like all the pictures and have them thinking, damn, Purdy might go the distance. Had to drop the blizzy, shit would grapple my ambition. Couple bitches wishing they could grip a bump of tennis. Peter Piper picked him, no start kicking Scottie Pippen. Maybe I'm afraid to die, or maybe I'm just tripping.
They tapped in when I did okay.
Okay, welcome back to Middle of the Pack. I'm Pip.
And I am Fax.
And in fact, we are not dead.
No, we're still here. We made
We
it.
are here.
I'm sure you guys have gotten tired of the same old song and dance before, but it literally is what happened. Life.
Yeah, we're trying our best here.
Oh man, the fact that we made it back at all should be saying something about our dedication. Because
we're doing our best.
Yeah, two part-time show entertainers, coming back with a vengeance after being out for so long just shows that we are still dedicated to entertaining the fans, especially you, Jackson.
Yeah,
This
we
is all
got
for
you,
you.
Jackson. This is all. Yeah, it's for you, bro.
Yeah. So I know you've been asking me about the episode. It's happening right now, Jackson. I'll let you know when we're done. So,
Yeah, well, we're here. So, like,
Yeah.
you can quit asking because we're back.
Exactly. But wow, what a mundane couple of weeks to miss, though, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. I feel like before we even started recording, we wrapped up all the weeks that we missed in about 20 minutes.
I know. And now we have to talk about it publicly. It's just kind of like, I mean, that was the natural lull in sports, though, that you kind of get that break of like where it's just baseball, and even baseball fans are just kind of like, yeah, I
Nah, it's not
guess.
the World Series yet.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, the Olympics did start. So yeah, we're going to get into that. So today is going to be a shorter episode. It's going to be just mostly us talking about the Olympics to the best of our abilities, because both of us, or neither of us, I guess, are really the biggest Olympic fans, but we tried our best. We at least keep up.
Yeah, I do my best when I know America's competing for stuff.
Yeah. Or that Turkey guy.
Yeah, or Turkish John Wick. I'll
Turkish
watch
John
him.
Wick.
That's fine.
Exactly. And other than that, I mean, training camp for the NFL is coming to an end. The day that you guys are watching this episode is going to be the first day of the preseason. So we're finally,
Football
other
is
than the
back.
Hall of Fame game, football is back.
Football's back.
Football's really back. And so you're going to be getting an episode on Monday going over the first week of the preseason. And along with the first week of the preseason, Pip and I will kind of get into our predictions of what we think is going to happen over the next couple of games, what we're going to be looking at going into the regular season, who's going to start, who's going to suck, all your favorite things. So,
Oh, yeah, you're going to love it.
ready.
And we're going to be as consistent as we can be for at least the month of August. We've already preferenced it before that September will be primarily ran by Fax.
Yeah, and it is unfortunate that the first 4 weeks of the football season,
I'm gone.
our boy Pip will be out, but we do have some slack to be picked up. So do not worry. There will be at least one guest co-host for week 1. And Pip may not know. I can't even remember if I told you or not.
I don't.
Oh,
It's news to me, too.
so week 1, my goal is to try to get a Colts opponent fan every single week, so I have somebody to argue with. And week 1 is going to be none other than our man himself, Jackson from Australia, the Texans fan, coming in to talk some shop. So at least for week 1, we have somebody, and then it might be me solo for 3 weeks as I wait anxiously for Pip to come back. But duty calls, things happen, and we're going to keep pushing, sadly. And then, yeah, we'll get into the football season, but I'm excited. Football is finally here. Oh my God. And everything's kind of all culminating at once. The Hall of Fame game, how much did you watch?
None of it. I kept up with Blitz Alerts Instagram page.
There you go. Yeah, I watched, I think I watched, like, fully engaged. I watched the first quarter, and then after that, yeah, it was very, like, side-eye watching because obviously no one's playing in that game,
No.
but, it's just interesting to see, like, football being played on a screen.
Yeah.
So whether you're watching the game live or you're watching the highlights afterward, I'm sure it felt good for whatever anybody got to do because it was more of like a, "Wow, football. We don't see this." And you guys are thinking, "But the UFL was" what the hell? Come on. Don't
Fuck.
shit. What the fuck? You weirdo. You watch the shut up.
We get real football back.
Yeah. So real football is back. But first, I guess, since the entire world, and we are an international show,
I guess so.
is watching the Olympics.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and preference this before we start talking about the Olympics. We are both Americans that
Yeah.
do not really participate in watching all the events in the Olympics because most of it's not interesting. And if America didn't win it, I promise you I didn't watch it.
Yeah, yeah, that pretty much sums up both of our experiences pretty accurately.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell by our accents, I know that we hide them very well, but we are from America and we were watching basically to see when America was going to win the events and eventually take the lead. I will say
Which we did.
we did trying to put up a fight for a little bit, but
That's only
we
for golds. If you're
yeah.
only tracking golds, they put up a fight. If you check totals,
Oh,
it's a dog walk.
I know. I think when they were leading by 2 or 3 golds, we were leading by 24 medals in total.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there was never really like a worry or a concern, but China had something to say and then we took that away too the next day.
Just
So now we're
reminder that
leading.
we're the best.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and we've already said before multiple times on this show that we do hold biases and we will
We
admit
do.
those biases. This is one of those biases. Like we love you guys from, down under and across the pond and wherever the fuck you are, Brussels guy.
Yeah, but guess
Um,
what? Your
but
country can't compete.
yeah. And that's just like
Get better athletes. I don't know what to
yeah,
tell you.
that's all you got to do. I mean, you guys bring like 2 over and where do they go? They go to America to play cuz that's where the
Yep.
best competition is.
Yep.
You guys have 30-year-old punters, rugby players who come and punt for us. Like what are we doing? But yeah.
So on that, America's basketball team is wiping the floor with everybody, as anyone with a fucking brain could have imagined.
I mean,
Our,
shit,
ma-
even if you
our
didn't have
margin,
one.
our average margin of victory is like 25 points.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Captain
it's just
Lamerica is doing his
scary.
thing.
Lamerica. Oh.
Captain Lamerica, my sweet Pookie Bear, my sunshine, who's
Yeah,
leading the MVP ladder in the Olympics, by the way, at 39 years old.
you needed
They're
this.
winning. They're
You
winning.
needed this.
They're going to continue to win, and they're not going to lose, and we're going to take home a gold. Everyone saw it coming. It's a battle for silver and bronze at this point. I don't give a fuck what France is looking like. I don't care. I don't care what Canada's already out. So
So,
Germany, don't care. 'Cause y'all have maybe 1 or 2 role players in the NBA on your national team. Yeah, we have a whole fucking roster of all-stars. And
yeah.
some of the greatest players to ever touch a basketball in the history of the sport, all on one team.
Yeah. It's definitely a tough go for the rest of the world in regards to basketball. What I was thinking about too is how much shit everyone else was talking, trying to draw some sort of concern when we were playing exhibition matches. Like, oh, watch out. South Sudan's beating it. Like, bro, we didn't care. But now
South
that there's
Sudan's already
gold on the
gone.
line, yeah. And now that there's gold on the line, what? We're gonna dog walk all of you. Like
We're
it's
fucking everybody up.
everybody. So that's gonna be quick. Everyone might try to talk about Steve Kerr's coaching, but like we said in the last episode, that
He doesn't
this has
have to
had
do
no
anything.
bearing. No.
He is a
They're-
shit coach. I'm still standing on that. Not a good coach. But when you have a roster like this, what more do you have to do than to like call timeouts if people are tired and sit there?
Yeah, essentially. And everyone was, trying to question, oh, why did he sit Tatum? Why is KD not playing? And he's trying to like bring this mentality of like him coaching an actual NBA team to the Olympics because KD didn't show up till later, or Tatum has a different role that Kerr has planned for him, or something like that. It's just bullshit, man. It's the Olympics. It's just you have every single best player of each of their respective teams on your roster. Like there doesn't need to be this whole back and forth. You don't need to have a plan.
Just send people out there and win a game.
Yeah. Have Gatorade on the sidelines. You are the water boy who's just getting paid too much money.
Yep, that's it.
Like that's it. Let's not glorify this. We don't have to. Yeah, no extra shit needed. But
Yeah, so summing up basketball, we're gonna win. Steve Kerr still sucks, but it doesn't matter. Go America, gold medal champions.
exactly. And I mean, in the other sports that matter in the Summer Olympics, we are actually also are winning each and every one of those. Swimming
Yep.
dominated. Katie Ledecky absolutely destroyed. I
That's
think she has like the top 15
20.
fastest times, top 20 fastest times, and they're all
Yeah,
hers.
they're all her. Yep.
Huh.
She's a
What
demon.
what did you guys think was gonna happen? Come on, like
Yeah.
let's talk for a minute. What did you guys think? No, that's gonna happen.
We had
Like-
a dude from Indianapolis win the 1500,
Shout out.
which
Let's
he
go
damn
Indy.
near ran a mile in 3 minutes and 37 seconds.
Psychotic.
And he was not anticipated to win. He wasn't even in like the big three to win. But because he's American, he's better. So, because I think we also came in third on the same event.
Yeah, and people want to talk shit about our food consumption, our heart disease, our gun violence. Yeah, but how many gold medals do you have?
Yeah, not as much as us.
Pop, pop.
And if we're all so
we're
fat,
fine.
how are we winning the Olympics?
Yeah, you got to pick one, dude. Like, you enjoy your little leaflet dinner tray and your World War II rations, England. We'll keep
Yeah.
winning.
I'm going to go eat a fucking 3-pound burger and a whole slab of ribs, and I'm still going to beat you.
It's just who we are.
Yep.
We are winners from the foundation that this country was built on until now. We are winners.
Mm-hmm.
A couple slip ups because we felt bad. We wanted to make the competition look like it was a little more in reach, but no, it never really was.
No. And Noah Lyles, really fast.
Yes, very fast, very fast. A little head movement right there at the end, man.
Yeah, because
Saved his life.
he started that 100-meter in last. He was in dead last.
And that pickup speed was insane.
And to be able to
Insane.
catch someone in 100 meters and then win the thing, crazy. And then to look into the camera and say, "America, I told you I got this." Wild.
I love that.
He qualified to compete in the 200-meter final too today.
Whew. There you go. Another perfect example. And then
He didn't win his heat. He came in second, but that doesn't matter because it's a qualifier. The only one that matters is the final.
Exactly. What gives you the medal? That's where it matters. And
All you got to do is get there.
Last time I saw him run, he was pretty fast because
He won.
got a gold medal. So
Yeah.
So everybody in America is getting gold medals. And Simone Biles is back.
Yeah, she's still good. Confirm.
Can confirm. Still good. Still very, very good at gymnastics.
Yeah, she still does the thing.
I wish I could do like 1/10 of one of those things.
I think she could dunk.
You know what? That's not completely crazy. Yeah.
Even though she's 4'8", I think she could do it.
I wish I could do it. I have a bet because I had bet some other dudes from another show that I could touch rim because I told them I would wash 95% of the Barstool Sports office in any athletic competition. And they said, "Can you even touch rim?" And I said, "Yes, I can." So I got to send that video soon. So
I've seen it.
I know, but let's hope I still can because it's been
Right.
I think since the last time that you watched me do it was the last time that I did it. So we'll see. But more to follow on that. But I mean, I still
More to follow. More to follow.
still hold that opinion. Other
I
than
I think she could dunk.
Yeah.
And it'd probably equate to like the highest vertical ever.
Yeah.
But like I think she could do it.
I just feel like her feet are trampolines already.
They are.
That's just like, yeah, seeing anybody do anything like that, even at an amateur level, is crazy. So the fact that she can do it at such a dominant like level is
But
just
they've changed the rules to try to make her less dominant, and it doesn't work.
no, it doesn't work one bit. And here we are again, where she took an Olympics off and then came back and then just like nothing changed.
Yeah, and it was a wild stat that I saw. So gymnastics heads don't come from my fucking throat here because I don't know everything about it. Whatever the solo freestyle event that she won, the solo one she did where she won gold. No one over the age of 20 has ever won it.
Ooh.
Which is kind of crazy to think about. And even the youngest person to ever win gold in that event was like 16. And she's 27. So it's a pretty big jump from never being over 20 to a 27-year-old winning it. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, no, that's pretty fucking wild. I mean,
And she said she might do it again.
again, that would be 31, wouldn't it?
Yep.
God damn. If she does that, yeah, it's like, come on now. Come on.
Well, the next one's on our home turf.
Oh boy, that's right. LA. Hey,
Yeah.
you never know. Middle of the pack might show up to the Olympics.
We could be there.
Flag football.
Oh yeah, it's the next Olympics. Oh, we're gonna be there.
I'm just saying.
We'll be there.
Yeah, if you need an X receiver and a slot receiver, look no further. Yeah, I don't
We
know
got
why
you.
you guys would even be looking at the NFL. It's like, yeah.
We're here.
Put Will Compton at linebacker, put me in the slot.
And you could pay us a lot less to go.
That too. Yeah, like we'd probably just do it.
Honestly.
We'd be excited to be there. So I mean, and if you want gold, like what do you do? You know?
I think a gold medal, the America pays you like 70 grand.
70 grand I didn't have before.
Facts.
Yeah. And I think we could beat Japan.
I don't know, because in the exhibition they actually beat America's team already once. So
I know, that's what I'm saying. But me and you, we weren't out there.
we could do it.
Yeah, we weren't out there. That was the difference maker right there. Like,
I'm trucking everybody in Japan.
oh my God. See you later, buddy. Into the ground.
Unless they line up their fucking sumo wrestlers, I'm trucking everybody in Japan.
Yeah. I'm just gonna run, jump, be fast, do my things. I don't know about trucking, but I bet if I bounced off of a sumo wrestler, I might try to like do like a backflip off him or some cool shit like
That'd
that.
be pretty cool, man.
You know? Yeah, get my gymnastics chops up because Simone Biles kind of inspired me as a fellow short person. Just there's
Just
about a
do
foot
it.
difference
You can
between us.
fly.
But yeah. There's no rule saying I can't. I got this.
And then there's the last major thing of the Olympics that the entire world has seen at this point. Turkish John Wick.
That's right.
That man is a paid assassin, and he only got silver to not blow his cover.
Had to have been. That was insane because just looking down the line, you know, every sport in the Olympics, you always just get that one little quick camera shot of each person in their respective heats. And just to see it go down the line, everyone's got their luck.
All their special equipment.
Yeah, they got their gloves. They got the special thing. And you just go down to fucking dude from Turkey.
He's chilling.
He's like 55. He's like 60. Hand in the pocket.
Killing it. Just a natural born shooter.
Oh my God, that was awesome. Okay. So for the rest of the world, for that one event, Turkey had my full support.
100%.
I'll get that gold, baby. Like,
because the craziest thing is, I don't even know who the fuck won it. I did not know who got silver though.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I have no clue who got gold. Maybe Japan, I think. I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
No.
It's not
Turkey
Turkish
boy
John
got
Wick.
silver. Yeah, Turkish John Wick got
Because you
silver.
barely beat the guy that showed up and put his hand in his pocket and just shot with his glasses on.
Yeah, with bifocals on,
Yeah.
fucking toting in. He probably didn't even know he was competing that day.
Probably not. They probably woke
Like-
him up and was like, "Hey, you remember you have to shoot today?" And he's like, "Oh, okay."
All right, yeah, sure. And he's like, I go to bar first, then I come.
Yeah.
Just
Man,
came up.
man
He's
went
like,
and had a couple beers and showed up and shot.
yeah, it's like the dads at a tailgate playing bags or cornhole for the Southern folk, just in the parking lot, just hand in pocket with a beer on
Sinking
the
'em.
side, sinking them one after the other, talking shit about who's going to be starting that day or who's regressing or progressing throughout the season. And you're just like, how are they doing this? They're not even trying. That is
Natural.
Turkish John Wick. Natural.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Any other major Olympic thing that you wanted to bring up?
I mean, to be honest, there's really nothing else that I care about. I feel
I
like
don't.
that's the
Yeah,
crescendo right
I
there.
think we hit all the pinnacles of things that people give a fuck about, except for the diehard pole vaulters and shock put people out there. That sure, I think we
Shot
won
put.
shot put though.
Yeah, it's okay. Shot put. That's just weird. I don't even know. And I
I
mean,
think
the
I
pole
think the
vault
same
thing,
dude has won it for a long time. The only thing I saw about pole vaulting is some dude lost.
dude
He got
lost because of
dick
his
stuck
dick.
on the
Yeah. Yeah.
He hung his dick on the pole and he lost.
Oh man. Hey, pro tip for all those athletes out there:
Tuck it.
tuck it, tuck it in the waistband, man. He was letting that thing fly and right onto the pole. Just
Lost
quick
you a
little
medal, buddy.
dapped up the pole. Yeah, that was wild. I mean, hey, good
That
for
was
him.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Now the whole
Slang it.
world knows.
Yeah, I mean, an Olympic athlete, an Olympic pole vaulter, and that, you just congrats, brother.
You could take over the world.
Yeah, yeah, he's got basically the two biggest things. Funny, biggest things that you
Olympic
need.
jeans and big
Yeah.
ween.
Oh man, that's all you need. But yeah, that's essentially all I had from pole vaulting too. So I don't know
that's
who
it.
won. I don't know who got first, second, third. Nothing.
Nope.
And then I know they do the swing thing where they throw that like fucking chain. I don't know. It's like discus. That's what it is.
Mm.
The discus throw. They grab the fucking heavy ass disc and spin
Yeah,
around and throw
yeah.
it. I think that's an event too, track and field. My brother did that, so I think that's the only reason I know that exists. Don't know if that happened or not.
Hell no. No clue.
Yeah, because when you get to track, it's like the only field parts that I think people like pay attention to are like the long jump and then like maybe the triple jump, but I don't really think anyone pays attention to the throwing shit part where they just
I
like,
don't pay attention to any of the field part, just the track part.
yeah, just watch people run fast.
Yep.
I want to know who the NFL teams are going to sign on their practice squads. So
Exactly.
I watch the track events. Noah Lyles, Eagles practice squad. Call it right now.
We really hope not.
Yeah,
They don't need any more help.
No. But I mean, hey, speaking of NFL, we're in the season. Like we already got way too excited about at the beginning of the
Flawless
episode.
transition, by the way.
Thank you. I know I've been practicing while we've been out. Just
You're
in the
like
mirror
born to
every
do
night.
this or something, I guess.
I guess it is. I mean, we're just like wildly talented. Just
Yeah.
whatever it is. It's another day. But
Just
yeah,
another day in the office.
NFL training camp. But before we get to training camp, we need to talk about a couple of deals that happened while we were out. Specifically one that you and I talked about over text, but I haven't got to air my grievances out loud. And that is the fact that Jordan Love, the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, is now the highest paid quarterback in NFL history after he showed out for the second half of a football season. Paying your quarterback, nothing wrong with that. Paying a young quarterback, nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
But to pay your quarterback, your young quarterback, who has shown nothing other than getting you to a second playoff game, the highest amount of any quarterback in NFL history, fucking wild.
Speaking of that, have you seen the chart of the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL by chance?
I've seen it, but I haven't looked at it in a while.
There is like one, maybe two in the top 10 that have like playoff experience.
Yeah, because a lot of deals. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm getting real tired of this shit, man. Like we need to, like I said in the last episode, we need to start capping like positions. You know, quarterbacks only get paid so much because you're throwing all these money at you guys. Like, we're not even going to get into Daniel Jones because I know everybody knows how I feel about that one. That one still
Yeah.
pisses me off, and it's probably on the lower end. But regardless, you got people like Jordan Love now getting paid. And if you're getting paid more than Patrick Mahomes, who
You're
just won
wrong.
back-to-back Super Bowls. Yeah, you're
You're
wrong.
wrong.
You're wrong. There's no saving you.
He should
There's no
always be
justifying
the
it.
highest paid quarterback.
Exactly. Yeah. If you win the Super Bowl most recently and you're leading basically everything in every statistical category, seemingly, like you should be getting paid the most. And I mean,
Yep. Because I think every organization that's not the Chiefs can look at their starting quarterback and be like, he's not that guy.
that's all you have to do. That's all you have to argue. It's just kind of like,
Yep.
have you given us 2 Super Bowls already in the first like fucking 7 years of your career? About to give us a third? You haven't? Okay, then you're not getting paid as much as him.
At least
How is that not fair?
Baltimore could argue like, okay, at least you've won MVPs, you know?
Yeah, and
But like everyone else is like, you're not winning us Super Bowls. You're not even winning MVPs. Most of us aren't even in the playoffs. Why am I paying you $500 million?
it's insane.
Yeah.
It is just truly insane logic. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But yeah, Jordan Love got paid a lot of money. And then now we have to sit and wait to see if any bit of his contract is going to be worth it because all the pressure is on him now. This is just like the Packers need to win the NFC North. They need to go decently deep into the playoffs. And part one of that stipulation is already going to be hard enough because you have the Detroit Lions in your division who kick ass now. And if JJ McCarthy, I know you hate him. I don't really care for him either. But if he does
Sadly,
anything
he's been
decent,
looking good though in these training camp videos.
and he has Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson to throw to, along with TJ Hawkinson and Aaron
Yep.
Jones to hand off the ball to, who's a decent runner. So it's like they have a team too. And
Because
then
who
the
the
Bears,
Packers at on offense other than Josh Jacobs?
Christian
I don't think they
Watson.
gave him. He's been there.
Yeah, and he's who did they add? That's right. Yeah,
That's what I'm
nobody.
saying. Like they didn't give him any more receivers, and you have basically an entire wide receiver room of arguably maybe a wide receiver 2. But
And
I think a consistent decision would probably be like we have a whole room of wide receiver 3s.
Yeah, and I think that wide receiver 2 wouldn't even be Christian Watson. I think it'd actually be Romeo Doubs. He was the one who was actually doing something last year.
I would take Romeo Doubs. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but as my wide receiver 2. He would not be my team's wide receiver 1.
They don't have a go-to receiver that they can be like, I can throw it to this guy 80% of the time and it'll work out. They don't have a safety valve. They have who the fuck is their tight end?
Luke Musgraves?
Okay, so he's young. Yeah, that sounds right. He's young, but like still not. You still don't know. Like he's a young tight end. Like that's all you got.
Yeah. So they don't got a lot to look forward to for that. So we'll see what happens. But you'll hear a lot more in depth for each team this Sunday when we kind of go into that. As far as other deals went, Harrison Butker, who everybody on social media hates, he got another deal. But that's just because he's really good at kicking. So it's like
he is really good.
It's just kind of like not really much you can do about that. You know, you got business and you got social life, and that's what happens. Some people just don't give a fuck. If you kick
good, pay good.
Yeah, kick it through the uprights, and I don't really give a fuck what you say, to be honest, because I'm trying to win Super Bowls, not hearts. So
exactly.
That's
Patrick
really
Mahomes and Travis Kelce already do that part.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah, you have that perfect balance, that mix. You know, that salt and pepper, that spicy and sweet, sour and sweet. Yeah, and
Sour Patch Kids.
The Sour Patch Kids. Wow. Look at us go. We're on fucking fire today for this. Even short episodes were amazing. God damn. And then other than that, yeah, another day in the office. For training camp, my notable things were obviously Anthony Richardson, who's been playing awesome in training camp, looking a lot better with short ball accuracy, which was his biggest downfall going into last season and throughout his college career. So I'm excited to see that, throwing to Adonai Mitchell and Michael Pittman, who are going to be a great duo. See you later, Alec Pierce. I'll give you 3 games before your wide receiver number 4. Jaden Daniels is the starter.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Who would have guessed that the number 2 overall pick in the draft was going to start?
Yeah. And Malik Neighbors is punching people.
He fights people.
Yeah. I kind of saw that one coming. Like, you're the only player on the Giants who might be worth the shit. And
I mean, after seeing some of these training camp highlights, he is very good.
he is. And I mean, hey, great for him. I'm glad he's very good. But at the same time, now we have to see what the rest of the team is going to do for him, which doesn't
Shit.
seem like a lot. Yeah. So that's really the notable training camp stuff. Like we said, though, we're going to get into those
The
other
Steelers fought each
things.
other, I think.
That's right. Yes, they did. It was Russell Wilson and Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Old man versus young man.
Yeah, they fought each other.
Mm-hmm.
Which I couldn't imagine. That was more or less like Justin Fields said things and Russell Wilson was just unhappy, but he probably tried to be positive, and Justin Fields probably just wanted to hit him. If I had to guess, because if anybody watches Russell Wilson on the internet, awful
Yeah.
thing to watch, for one.
No, I mean, extremely frustrating, if anything, because you have Russell Wilson, what was it, 2 years ago, where he was doing push-ups on the airplane or some shit? He was doing,
Yeah.
like, air squats.
Yeah, some stupid shit.
And then I think his one redeeming quality that he's had in the past year was when he got signed to the Steelers and he played Renegade, and everyone was like, this guy gets the culture.
Yeah,
I
that's it.
don't know.
Justin
but
Fields
yeah.
already looks better in camp anyway, so
Yeah, that's going to be like what? What do you think? Like
just saw
week
that
4?
coming. Maybe not even that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he'll beat him out in the pre. Ooh, that'd be wild. If he beat him out in the
I-
preseason, but I
I
would
think
love
he's
it.
gonna.
I would love it. I'm all for it. It's going to be very interesting to see this first kind of slew of games. I mean, and it kind of makes sense actually, and I think we're geniuses because of this, that we're waiting until after the week 1 preseason games, because you can't evaluate shit off a training camp. I need to see these motherfuckers play.
Facts. That's why
So,
we're
like,
gonna come back to y'all on
yeah,
Monday. We're gonna do it Sunday, but you'll see it Monday.
that's right. Yeah, you'll see it Monday, and we'll do it after the games, except for like the Cowboys and Rams. We already know those teams are pretty established, so I'm sure you guys don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And if you do give a fuck, you're cheering for the Rams and Cowboys. You already have enough going for you, all right? You got enough
Yeah.
problems. Like, ugh. But
You're used to being disappointed.
it's gonna happen. Oh well, Rams got the Super Bowl, but fuck you. Yeah,
Yeah, Aaron Donald's gone. Who cares?
yeah, yeah. It's over. It's over. Give up. But this preseason should be exciting. I'm excited. We're gonna start with week 1 tomorrow. Today for you guys. So tonight, as you're finishing this episode, you're gearing up for week 1, and so are we. And then boom, we roll into the weekend. Football. It's gonna be amazing. We're both very, very excited. And to all of 5 to 500 of you, it doesn't matter, who stuck through and are now back. Thank you for coming back.
Yeah, we
'Cause
really
missed
appreciate
you.
it.
We missed you just as much as you missed us, I'm sure.
Especially you, Jackson.
Yeah, especially you, Jackson. I'm glad that we're back and we're face to face again. I love you.
That was very heartfelt. I'm sure they felt that one.
Absolutely. But yeah, that basically wraps up this week. We just wanted to come on quick, let you guys know we're still alive. And then we'll see you on Monday morning. But
Hell yeah, we will.
this has been Middle of the Pack,
Well, I'm Pip.
and I am Fax. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Peace.